Hi, third grade squad. It's Miss Viteri here. I'm super excited to jump into our last body paragraph today. Before you watch this video, make sure that you have completed lessons 1 through 11 and completed the lessons that go along with them in Google Classroom. So before watching this video, you should have your introduction, table of contents, body paragraph 1, 2, and 3 completed. All right, before we get started, make sure that you are logged into Google Classroom as always, and that you have a paper and pencil if you would like to write first. Now here's our prompt. Let's press pause on this video and read it. Good, we are going to continue our informational report and we're actually almost done. We are at our body paragraph 4. And it is question time. Let's read this question together. What are the structural parts of an informative essay? Press pause on this video and write your answer in your notebook or tell someone at home. Well, we started off with our table of contents. That's where we laid everything out for our readers and told them what page they could find all the parts of our essay. Then we had our introduction that also included our thesis statement. Then we had body paragraph 1, about main idea 1, body paragraph 2, which was about main idea 2, body paragraph 3, which was about main idea 3, and today we are getting to start our last body paragraph, which is body paragraph 4, about main idea 4. And then in our next part of our essay, we have our conclusion, which wraps everything up and restates our thesis so that our readers are left with the most important information at the end. So as you know, today's focus is body paragraph 4. Congratulations on making it to this point. Your body paragraph 4 should include a topic sentence that includes a claim about your main idea 4, and details and evidence to support your claim. Now remember, we talked about this in the note down here. It also says that the structure of these paragraphs are very much like our CEER. We're giving a claim and then we're supporting it with evidence from our research, and then our last sentence in our body paragraph is wrapping it up and making it sound pretty by restating our claim. Now, what will you need for writing our body paragraphs? You'll need your animal organizer, your table of contents, and your animal report. Remember, all materials will be found in Google Classroom under informative writing. Let's actually go to Google Classroom right now so I can show you where everything is for today. So we are right here, Monday 5/18/20. This is where you'll find the slideshow, but here's where you'll find report and your table of contents and your organizer, just right here. So for your report, go ahead and click on Animal Research Project. Here's my example if you would like to see an example. Animal table of contents, right over here, click on that. Animal organizer, click over here. And here are some sources I noticed before I wrote some of my body paragraphs. I needed some more facts, so I clicked on these sources. I clicked on, I think I was using Kittl, and I typed in giraffe behaviors or something just to get some more facts to make sure that my body paragraph is juicy enough and gives enough information to my readers. And here are all the animal video lessons if you need to catch up. You can click here and my whole playlist is there. All right, let's go back to our slideshow. Now, think for a moment, what text feature have we used a lot already? What nonfiction text feature? I'll give you a hint. It is usually bolded and sometimes underlined before each paragraph. Yes, we are using headings. Headings are words or phrases that tell the reader what the paragraph below will be about. They are sometimes bolded and a larger font. Note, we will use our main ideas to come up with these headings, which we already did in our table of contents. So if you are writing on paper, you can set your paper up just like this, how you already did if you had your introduction and previous body paragraphs. And if you're typing on Google Classroom right away, you can type it right into the document. Friends, make sure that if you are writing first, you need to put it inside your Google Classroom, your Google Doc, so that your teachers can see and give you feedback. If you're writing it on paper, we cannot see or give you feedback. Okay, let's now do the example with the giraffe. So you'll be doing your body paragraph, of course, about your own animal, but I'm here today to do body paragraph 4 with you with my giraffe to give you an example and model how I'm thinking about things, okay? So I've got my 3 things I need. I have my organizer out, I have my table of contents, and I have my report, okay? So now I have my body paragraph checklist over here. So I'm going to read through that right now. So press pause on the video and read through it. Good, so we're going to need our table of contents, and we're going to need to use our main idea 4. Oops, this is 3rd. And then we are going to need to provide a claim and then evidence to support it, just like a CEER. Okay, so the first thing I want to do is look at my thesis statement. Now remember, in my thesis, this is how the order of my main ideas in my report. So giraffes are tall, spotted animals. That's talking about their appearance. So my first main idea is going to be about appearance. And I even put it in purple, just like in the thesis. So my second one says live on a savanna in Africa. What main idea is that line talking about? Habitat, correct. So my habitat should come next. And actually, if you go to your table of contents, you'll see it's exactly the same order. Our table of contents and our thesis should have our main ideas in the same order so that our report will go in that exact same order. It's very organized. Back to my report. Okay, now our third main idea is the green one. Will you read what the green says? Yes, it says eat leaves. What main idea is that talking about? If you said diet, you are correct. So that means I should talk about diet next. And I did. I wrote my body paragraph about diet. And I made it green so that I could see how organized it is and that it's going in order. So my last body paragraph I wrote the main idea in red. On my thesis, go ahead and read the red. Protect their families. What main idea will I be talking about last then? If you said the giraffe's behavior, you are correct. So I want to go back to my table of contents and use the exact same heading I created for my behavior in my table of contents. I used Gentle Giants and I said it was on page 5. So I'm actually going to go to Edit, Copy, and I'm going to go back to my report and I'm going to make sure I'm on page 5 because remember, the table of contents is where the readers know that they can find the page number. So I'm going to press Edit, Paste, and I'll come back and change the color and the font size of that. But let's just make sure I'm on the right page. So my introduction's on page 1. My appearance is on page 2. Yep, that's how it should be. And in the land of grass should be on page 3. Yep. Page 4 is diet. And yep, page 5 is behavior. Good. Now I can create my heading. So I copy pasted this in here, but I want to make sure it's the same size as my other headings. I see when I click right here, up here it's a size 24. So I want to do the same thing. I want to take this, go to the font size and go to 24. And then I want to change the text color. And I want to change it to the same as the thesis. In the thesis statement, my last main idea was red. So I want to keep it consistent. And then I also want to bold it because my other headings are bolded and I want to keep it organized. Perfect. So I'm done with my heading. Now I'm going to unclick the bold feature and unclick underline and I'm going to go back to black and I'm going to actually indent. So to indent, what do? Who remembers? If you said press the tab button, you are correct. It'll indent for you. It's a little trick. Okay, so now the first thing that I need to do after I have put my heading at the top is I need to come up with a topic sentence or a claim. That's the same thing. A topic just means the first sentence, a topic sentence, which is the same as a claim. So how should I do that? Where should I look to find some information before I write my claim? Yes, I should look back at my evidence just to see what my claim is. So I want to go under my organizer now. So this is what you'll do when you're writing your body paragraph. and your claim, and I'm going to go to behaviors right over here. Now I want to read through I love how I have all this information to write about. I'm going to read through all of these giraffe behaviors to make sure that I can come up with a claim that is true to what I think and what I believe. So go ahead and press pause on this video and read through it while I read through it myself. Okay, so when you read this, you might probably, like me, you figured out that these animals are pretty calm and they love their families. Like it says that they use necking to show their affection, so that means they must love their families, right? I can infer that they are family animals. They love being together. I also noticed that another big thing was that they're gentle. That's something that keeps coming up throughout this whole thing. They're also protective of their families. So I hear that same pattern of their families are important. Okay, so I probably want to include that in my claim, since a lot of my evidence is about the fact that they are protective of their families. So in my claim, remember, I don't want to give any evidence yet. I want to keep it simple, but I want to keep it, I want to make sure that my readers know what they're about to read about without giving too much info. So I think I'm going to go back to my report and I'm going to toggle back between these documents. And I think I'm going to start off by saying giraffes, something about them being calm. Because I also said that in my thesis in my, oh no, I didn't. I said protect their family. So I do want to say something about that in my claim. But in my heading, I did say that they're gentle. So maybe instead of using the word gentle, I can use like another word that still means gentle without saying the word over and over again. How about this? Giraffes are calm and I'll say gentle again because I said calm. Calm and gentle animals who are, I want to say now that they're protective, who are also protective of their families. Okay, let me read that again. Giraffes are calm and gentle animals who are also very protective. Maybe I should change that. Who are also protective of their families. I'm going to say, instead of also, I'm going to say very. Let's see if that makes more sense. Giraffes are calm and gentle animals who are very protective of their families. I love that. Now, do you see how I didn't just know what to write right away. I had to read through my facts again under giraffe behaviors. I had to type something out and I had to reread it until I thought it made sense. Okay, now I have my claim. This is my claim, that giraffes are calm and gentle and they are protective of their families. What do I write next in my body paragraph? Yes, I include my evidence, all that supports that they are calm and gentle and protective of their families. Now, there's also that checklist up here for you if you want to know what you need to include in your body paragraph. So I'm on the evidence portion. I am now going to go back to my giraffe organizer. Oh, it's looking so nice, isn't it, friends? And I'm going to reread this and I'm going to put all my evidence in to my body paragraph, and then I'm going to wrap it up at the end with reasoning or a way to just restate my claim. So say something about how their behavior is calm and that they are protective of their families. So friends, while I do that, it is time for you to get started on your body paragraph 4. Let's go to our final checklist. Friends, make sure that you watch this video, which you already did. Good job. Make sure that you write your body paragraph 4 on your animal report Google Doc on Google Classroom. And don't forget, don't click submit because we'll keep adding to this when we write our conclusion next. I hope you have so much fun doing this. I know I will, and I did already. And I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye, friends.